After the credits rolled in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, we were left with a tease: the legendary StarLord will return. But what does this mean for the future of Chris Pratt's iconic character and the Guardians? There are spoilers ahead, so watch at your own risk. As we have seen, the several Guardians have moved away from the original Guardians team, resulting in there being a new one with Rocket as the leader. With StarLord being on Earth now, no one knows what his future will be like. We're here to investigate all the possibilities, from a standalone movie to unexpected team-ups with other Marvel heroes. We've got the latest insider information, rumors, and theories. Get ready to find out what the future holds for StarLord, and let's see if the Guardians will reunite with him again. The Marvels, the sequel to Captain Marvel, which has been recognized as an Avengers-style crossover and is even rumored to have significant ties to the Kang Dynasty. It makes sense that Marvel Studios would want to put off any Guardians appearances before Volume 3 because of the secrecy surrounding who would survive the high evolutionary confrontation after the first trailer was released. There has already been some evidence that Tessa Thompson's Valkyrie will appear in this. However, there is no evidence for StarLord because StarLord could appear out of place among the cast of female-focused characters. Don't worry, we will undoubtedly see Peter and the Guardians in the upcoming Avengers film. The fact that Chris Pratt's Peter Quill has moved to Earth is possibly the most exciting progress for his future. After all, during Infinity War and Endgame, he already encountered and engaged in combat with many of the Avengers. The Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, is arguably the strongest contender for StarLord to make a comeback in the MCU. Also being a part of the Guardians of the Galaxy, StarLord wouldn't just ignore the appearance of a significant threat on Earth. After all, do you really think Peter will be relaxing with his grandfather during this time? No, Peter Quill would return to the Avengers' multiversal mission with his blasters in hand right away. We will undoubtedly see him reunite with the Guardians then. The opportunities are wide open for him to take part in almost any heroic story, or even travel back to space for new intergalactic adventures, without his usual gang of misfits. In some ways, this might mark the start of a brand new chapter for the MCU's legendary StarLord, perhaps even as an Avenger. Think about it like this: Captain America hasn't had his movie for a while, but he appears in most Avenger movies. It is going to be the same with StarLord. Just because the franchise is over with Guardians Volume 3 doesn't mean that they will completely take him out of everything. So, even though James Gunn is unlikely to resume directing duties, there does seem to be a future for at least some of the Guardians. Chris Pratt's Peter Quill could still have a place in this puzzle. Pratt has even hinted at the multiverse possibilities for him in the MCU, possibly paving the way for the appearance of a StarLord variant. However, the actor already appears to be interested in leaving Marvel and joining DC. Tell us what you think of StarLord and whether you want StarLord to make a comeback. The legendary StarLord will undoubtedly continue to be a fan favorite, whether he's leading the Guardians of the Galaxy or teaming up with other heroes in the MCU. Subscribe to our channel for more news.